Or, you know, your setup Pokemon or anything. But that is really cool tech. I love Roar, personally. I think that's really fun. Good tech. Also, like, you know, when you have weather control, etc., could be good stuff for that as well. All right, here we go.
All right, the players are
getting ready.
Studying their opponent's team sheets and readying their picks.
Politoed, whose name I believe is named Binglebop, the Politoed, as I recall. I'm not personally familiar. Binglebop and I have never met, but I'm familiar with her game. Yes, her game. Excuse me. Yeah. I do love seeing the mostly standard team that like Dominic's got going on, which it's not totally like it's a slightly unusual like composition of Pokemon, but nothing there makes you go like that's weird.
Yeah,
I mean, Daniel's over here like
it all comes together. I think you can see the vision pretty clearly.
Yeah. The Espathra is very, very interesting. I think the speed boost is like, man, that can. It's just a lot of stuff going on with that. And interestingly, I noticed that it was Focus Sash earlier in the meta, and now it's switched to Mental Herb, which makes sense. Pretty crippled by Taunt. The Espathra would be, so that makes a lot of sense to me as a move choice.
Yes.
And here we go.
It is Incineroar, Gholdengo versus Espathra Scovillain.
Icy hot, good.
This is fun.
This is good. Yeah, so the Incineroar can fake out here and really allow the Gholdengo to start its nasty plot, like get it set up. It's funny, I was like, I don't know if Dominic is that worried about Scovillain, and then Daniel leads Scovillain, so like clearly egg on my face. He knows something that I simply don't.
Daniel's team has a lot of modes.
Yes. Oh yeah, it's very flexible.
So many things he can do, especially depending on the Pokemon that he brings. And
for sure.
Yeah, he clearly has decided that Scovillain is the best mega option here.
Yeah, because the overheat threat is really, we don't want that. If we're Gholdengo, we would really prefer to get our nasty plot off without taking a giant Inferno to the face. So. Yes. Not Inferno. That's a different, completely real Pokemon.
That is a real move.
That's an actual move. Yeah, never mind. Overheat is what we got going on here. Yeah, so the Espathra can boost up a little bit, and you have probably encountered this bird on the ladder if you play. You know what it's up to.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be baton passing out fairly quickly at this
Stacking
point.
speed boosts,
stacking
Calm Minds most likely.
Mm-hmm. Getting itself nice and boosted so it can pass to its friend in the back, who will, Daniel's hoping, punch holes right through Dominic's team.
Whichever friend that may be. Here's the baton pass. Who is it? Who's it going to be?
That's like you said, it's quite flexible. There's quite a few. Okay. Venusaur? Oh, okay.
Archaludon. That's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's usually, I think, how that tends to play, but yeah.
Especially because this Espathra is running Calm Mind, so if you can...
So the Gholdengo will receive a burn for its troubles, but...
You can pass a special defense boost.
The overheat should absolutely destroy this thing. There's no way.
Oh yeah, there it goes.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Yeah, so I think that Dominic was definitely hoping that Shadow Ball would pick up the KO, and it might have been a range. It survived with 4%, but...
Yeah, it's possible.
It's hard to say for sure. Parting shot into Arch, really good play.
Also
getting rid of that special attack boost that the Espathra just passed to it.
Possible the Scovillain is spec'd to live something like that.
Very possibly, yeah. Yeah, I mean, not with the spell tag, I would think, because like that's
probably not. That's pretty uncommon.
Fairly
that's
unusual.
That's a good point.
But in general, yeah, a +2 Make It Rain is or a +2 Shadow Ball. They're good things to spec to survive, certainly.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm very interested to see how this turn plays out, because losing the Gholdengo, that was tough. We were hoping definitely that Scovillain was going to go down.
It is going to switch out, however.
Yeah, back into the Espathra, which I think has taken nothing.
It's the funny bird.
So
similarly, out comes the Incineroar, and in comes the Whimsicott.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that's into the Dragon Pulse. So, yep. Ooh, that's gonna do so less damage than I expect. Oh, it hasn't Mega Evolved.
I was gonna say it hasn't Mega Evolved.
Holding off, I think I do think that having Archaludon does imply that Binglebop the Politoed is probably in the back. That's what we probably
think.
You would most likely. So holding off on the Mega Evolution does make sense to me there.
Yeah, good point.
But Encore is a threat now on the field. Whimsicott's out. Not onto Espathra, but if it wanted to lock Arch into Dragon Pulse, it could certainly, that's an option that it's allowed to do on field now.
Tailwind, of course, a possibility for this Whimsicott as well. It's a pretty standard Whimsicott set.
Yeah, definitely.
Tailwind, Protect, Moonblast, Encore.
Here we go with the weather, change, Mega, the drought, the boosts, the insane amount of damage that this Pokemon does.
Yes. No Politoed switch in, so we're gonna have Sun for at least
Ooh,
this
and
turn.
getting a little bit of chip on that Arch to hopefully make it soften it up a little bit for this Heat Wave coming out. What I assume is this Heat Wave coming out.
Yes.
Okay, make that another Baton Pass. And that'll be almost certainly into the
This
Politoed,
probably
yeah.
Politoed, so perhaps not Sun this entire turn.
Yeah. Yep.
There it is.
There she is.
Welcome in, friend.
Yep, that's gonna hurt quite.
Oh, Whimsicott's not gonna like that.
Flash
No,
kick,
no,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
no.
Focus Sash, and then this Heat Wave is gonna be quite sad if that is indeed what's coming out. Yeah.
Yep.
It does make double connect, but that didn't
That's
do
not
any
doing much
damage at all.
No.
That was. It's crazy to see Charwide just not do anything damage wise. Like that just doesn't feel right.
I run rain teams personally, and so I've seen it as it's funny. It is funny.
Very funny. It's always Just you imagine like sad trombone noises. For this big lizard.
My favorite is using Mega Dragalge, and even in Sun, Mega Dragalge takes like a quarter damage from a Heat Wave. It's hilarious. But I digress. We are not here to talk about Dragalge. We're here to talk about what Daniel's cooking and what Dominic is cooking. So.
And here goes this Electro Shot. Good to. Yeah, I mean, like even if you end up targeting into the Whims, getting that boost is still valuable, so it doesn't even matter if it. Yeah, but it is a successful attack. It did aim into the Incin, and did almost 50. Oh my goodness. That is crazy. Incineroar will hate this too.
I was gonna say, Incineroar's not
yeah,
gonna like this water.
That's gonna clean that up. Yeah.
Flung in its face.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, this is Daniel's team is pretty crazy.
It's a great team, and Daniel is piloting it excellently.
He has been piloting some variation of Espathra, Archaludon Rain, and Scovillain since the first couple weeks of the format. So it makes sense to me that he is really on putting his best foot forward with this setup. Yeah.
It makes sense, especially at this event. This is the biggest VGC tournament that
bring what
Minnesota
you're
has had
good at,
in the
for sure.
Nintendo Switch era.
That's insane. Yeah. Apparently there was an Oros event I think that capped at like 50.
Yeah, they had like 50.
Yeah, which is it's crazy again. I mean, like bigger and bigger. VGC love that growth.
Ooh, Archaludon locked into Electro Shot.
Fair enough.
Not a bad play.
Yeah.
You've taken away the rain, at least for now.
That Weather Ball will do
a
lot of damage. Yeah. The special defense boost from the Espathra's Calm Mind at the very beginning of the game coming in very importantly here.
That's exactly why you have that. Archaludon's a great Pokemon to give that to. The only thing it is lacking in is special defense.
Yes.
And if you can boost that,
then you are really in a
becomes
good
unstoppable.
position. Yeah, there was a reason that Assault Vest Archaludon was so hot in the Scarlet and Violet era in certain formats. That was really annoying. I don't imagine. I'm gonna be so real. I don't miss it very much at all.
A lot of people hate the bridge.
Yeah,
I've noticed,
yeah.
and I kind of do too.
I don't think it's a totally unfairly designed Pokemon, and I do think losing Body Press and the Assault Vest was good.
I agree.
Yeah, but it's
still just, especially
it can be oppressive
with the right support, such as Daniel's. It's incredibly hard to break.
Yeah. The double protect here makes sense. Okay, yeah, fair. That would have cleaned that up instantaneously with the Charizard, but I do understand why too. Yeah.
Yep. There goes the bridge.
Yep.
Alright, Dominic taking out perhaps the biggest threat on Daniel's team.
Mm-hmm. But Dinglebop, I think, is really primed here to come in and take this weather control again.
Yeah, Dominic won't be able to take Sun back.
No. I do think, I mean, you could swap either to, yeah, I think the Daniel's position is still fairly, losing Archaludon is not ideal in this composition, but I don't think that that's really going to be a huge problem in this rest of the set at this point. We'll see.
No, it's essentially your Mega.
Yeah, exactly. You get 2 Megas. That's why you can afford to use your Mega on something like Scovillain, because you have Archaludon on your team. Yeah. Sorry, Scovillain. You're kind of mid most of the time.
Tailwind from Whimsicott makes sense here. Weather Ball.
Weather Ball. Yeah,
still
that's
gonna
still going to do quite a lot of damage.
Like, it's range boosted Weather Ball,
I was going to say, it should probably still knock that
That's
thing
still
out.
pretty good.
Suspected that would happen, but...
As did I. Daniel is suddenly being put into a very interesting position.
It's not as straightforward as before. Because the Charizard is still at full health.
And this Whimsicott has been clinging on to life ever since that Flash Cannon.
Yeah. It's been managing to be quite annoying.
As it does.
Yes.
It is Whimsicott.
It
does like to be annoying.
It's one of my favorite Pokemon to use because I also like to be annoying when I am playing. Unfortunately, it's the kind of guy I am. I fear.
It's
fun. It's fun to just body your opponent with stupid things.
Few things are more satisfying than clicking Encore.
Literally. I mean, there's a reason that my handle is Prankster Encore, right? Like.
Exactly. Double Protect.
Fair enough. Figuring out what's going on here. Yeah.
Kind of stalling out your own Tailwind.
Yeah,
I don't think for Dominic that really matters. No.
Yeah, Charizard outspeeds both of these guys regardless, and so does Whims. So it doesn't super. The Tailwind at this point that's for mostly decoration. That's for just have the word Tailwind on the screen. I think at this point.
Probably better.
Yeah.
Stalling out the rain is
the more imperative issue.
Yes,
I would
more
say
useful.
Yeah.
Because Muddy Water from that Politoed is the biggest
really
threat right now.
Quite horrible to experience if you are Charizard.
Not that much else.
No, you
that
definitely
Daniel
want to fishing for the special attack drop would be great here.
No.
Didn't happen. Heat Wave. Ouch.
Whimsicott
will go down now though because from the burn. So that at least is not a problem anymore. And I do think that it's likely that this thing
Muddy Water, okay, yep.
Could get a accuracy drop, but that doesn't matter.
Ooh, great. Interesting. Don't think it matters in the end.
Probably not. That did get closer towards the end. I mean, I don't think there's a ton that Charizard is... the Weather Ball...
I don't think it's over.
The Weather Ball, I don't know, yeah.
Muddy Water can miss.
That's the main thing, yeah. Actually, what is Politoed? Yeah, Politoed, Muddy Water is its only attacking move, so...
It's Muddy Water, Hypnosis, Encore, Protect.
So there is a lose con here as far as, like, if Muddy Water just cannot connect, that would be pretty devastating for Daniel.
We will see shortly.
Yeah, and also, hypothetically opens up for... It would be very positional, but Charizard could theoretically use a Solar Beam. Yes! Okay, yeah.
Speaking
Dominic
of,
just won, yeah.
Wow.
So Politoed has to double protect next turn. It has to double protect in order for this to win. So
both
so Dominic did
smiling.
manage to bring this back. Yeah.
They know
I'm
happened.
smiling because I was like it happened. Oh my god! Yes! Let's go!
Laughing.
Yes!
We're laughing. The players are laughing a little bit.
Oh my god.
Even our stream tech back here is laughing.
Oh, this is why I play this game, you guys.
That was the first play this entire event so far
that
has gotten us to raise our voice. Yeah. Not that the rest hasn't been entertaining, because it has been.
Binglebob has to hit this Muddy Water. Okay. Oh yeah, okay.
Citrus berry. That's right.
Helps.
It still has a citrus berry.
No! Come on! What's happening? If Charizard had gone for Solar Beam there, it would be Jover.
Pokemon Champions giveth and Pokemon Champions taketh away.
Oh my god, incredible. Oh my god! We are going to game 2! Oh my goodness. I hope it happens exactly the same way in the second game. I don't care in which direction. I just really incredible stuff. Incredible gameplay content in Pokemon Champions. Oh man. And here are our players looking shell-shocked after our match, after game 1 of our set. Incredible.
Dominic looks like he's experiencing so many different emotions at the same time. as are we, honestly.
Oh yeah, who wouldn't be, frankly, at this point? Alright, we are jumping right back into team preview for game 2. Yeah, that was oh man, the variance. So Heat Wave is one of those moves. The 10% miss moves, man,
Yeah.
Oh, that's one of the most annoying ones. Very funny. Oh, that double protect. That is so funny. That's a 33% chance, or 33 1/3 to happen. So that was the RNG on that one.
Okay.
I love their trainer avatars too. Daniel's like crying in his, and Dom is like yawning and stretching in his.
Getting our bearings.
Yeah. Okay. 2 fire typing against the Scovillain on the other side seems like a good lead to me. I do appreciate that from Dominic. That makes sense. And
also perhaps makes Daniel slightly hesitant to switch directly into the Archaludon.
Yes, definitely.
Of course, the Politoed is an option.
Mm-hmm.
But we may see a delayed Mega for that reason.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like the one downside, I think, of playing the weather-based Mega Evolutions is just that you do have to be playing those weather-based mind games.
I'm going to Mega immediately.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean,
don't
like,
hate
if you're not calling, like, if you're calling that you are not switching Politoed immediately, then...
Yeah.
Yeah, because especially if you Incin were to fake out Espathra, then it can't. Right. It's not boosted right now, so it doesn't really want to Baton Pass out, and then if you fake it out, it's not doing that either way. So, Scovillain is just simply protect on, because Scovillain is just not really threatening right now, especially
for Daniel. Yeah. It's really like how scared are you of these fire moves?
Yeah, pretty much.
Double protect, safe play.
Very much so.
Don't get hit by fake out. You get a free speed boost.
Yep. Yeah, you're never mad about that. Like, because you do definitely outspeed the Charizard immediately now, and you can swap into Politoed, but you can also, like, Dominic can then also swap the Charizard to conserve his own weather. There's a couple plays available to our players here for sure.
I'm interested English. Wow, nice one. I'm interested to see what the Scovillain does, and the answer is switch out.
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering what it's on the field to do.
I like swapping the Scovillain into the Politoed, and then probably Baton passing out into the Archaludon. Yeah.
As expected. That makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
You give Archaludon that speed boost.
Yeah. Here she comes. The beaming. Big smile on her bridge face. Don't ask how that works. I don't know. Ask Mr. Game Freak.
Mm-hmm. Ring boosted Weather Ball doing nothing.
Throat Chop also, yeah. Again, stamina boost, not so bad. Not terribly.
You've got some decent chip, honestly.
Yeah, that's like you don't. When you are the Archaludon player, you don't love seeing your Archaludon at 65% this early in the set. You know, like or this early in the game. You know,
with a full health. Char-Y
on the other side, that just doesn't feel awesome. Like, granted, like, you do have, he has to swap out because of the rain right now.
It's a positioning game now.
Yeah, for sure.
In a lot of ways, when you're playing Weather Wars, it is usually a positioning game, I feel like.
For sure. There's been, I've seen whispers of people starting to tech and having both Politoed and Pelipper on the same team. To swap in it, which I mean, to maintain if you're totally indexed on rain, then like I get it. That makes perfect sense to me.
Ooh, Encore into
Encore
the Incineroar.
into Throat Chop
Okay.
here, yeah. Oh, but now it cannot go for Perish Song, or it doesn't have Perish Song. This one, this is not a
yeah.
Politoed. I'm so used to that. I'm like, oh, but Politoed, that's got my archetype thing on it now, but this one does not. So it's not. Does not matter.
Incineroar is just locked into Throat Chop, which is not the worst thing for it to be locked into.
No, it could. I mean, you'd rather that than being locked into a fire type move at this point, certainly.
Yeah.
And it's certainly better than being locked into Fake Out. You don't want that. Yep, Charizard coming back. Oh no, okay. Gholdengo coming in. Okay.
This Gholdengo really did not get to do anything in game 1.
No, it did not. Yeah.
So coming in perhaps in a better spot here.
Yeah, one hopes. I know that Gholdengo is like a fairly polarizing Pokemon, and I think that's so real and legit. But A, I think it's less hateable now for 2 reasons. And B, I hated it at first, and now I'm a huge Gholdengo stan. Which I think, great trajectory for me.
Politoed just missed a Hypnosis.
I did see that. Yeah. Not ideal. Yeah,
that's the risk you take when you click Hypnosis.
Yeah, I mean, it's also, raw Hypnosis, there's no way to increase the accuracy on that move at all. On Daniel's team, there's no gravity, he's got no Sableye or anything, so it's mostly just raw Hypnosis. Mostly when you're trying to send those Hypnosis in positions where, Daniel was not forced to do that right now, I don't feel like.
I agree.
But also if it had hit, he would have been in such a commanding position immediately that it was worth the risk. Like, there wasn't a lot of other things for.
And when you're up a game, you feel perhaps more comfortable taking those risks.
Certainly true as well.
Scovillain coming back in.
Getting that Electroshock down onto Incin. Swing. Yeah, significant amount, 60%.
Yeah, I mean, we're starting to stack those special attack boosts. For some reason, I forgot the word for attack for a second.
Arch won't like that either. Yeah, that's
no.
that is also neutral Gholdengo. That is not a +2 or anything.
Yeah.
Nasty Claw. That is just straight Shadow Ball with the spell
with the spell
tag.
tag. Yes.
Yeah.
Spell tag's probably helping out a lot.
Yeah,
there,
I keep the spell tag is like, I'm really enjoying that tech on Gholdengo. I think that's fun.
I didn't appreciate the type boosting moves until Champions.
Yeah, you wouldn't have. They didn't really matter before.
Yeah.
Quite frankly.
Not really.
It's not like you never saw them. Like you would see like Fairy Flutter or Fairy Feather on like Flutter once in a while, and like I used Grassy Seed Rillaboom at a regional, and they were used occasionally. Mystic Water Ursh, but not very many of them. Not usually. We were not usually doing this. Yeah. I guess that should do again. Like a significant
bit,
amount. Yeah.
Oh, the crit.
Yeah. I was gonna say that seems
a rough crit if you're Daniel.
Yeah. Yeah, because you would really prefer to have that redirection around for longer, ideally, with that Rage Powder.
Once again, Champions giveth, Champions taketh. I
so
mean,
much, yeah.
You can't really complain after you get the 33% protect last game.
No, that's certainly true. And also, I won't mind if Daniel loses this one because it does mean we would go to game 3.
I'm so down to see more
so
of
fun.
this.
Yeah. Because both of the sets we've featured so far have been quick 2-game sets. So
I wouldn't say the last one was a quick 2-game set, but it was a 2-game set.
If it had gone to 3 games, it would have been so slow.
Oh yeah.
Not that I minded. The more I see of this game, the better off I am, frankly.
It was an entertaining mental battle, and This is a mental battle in a different way.
It's certainly true.
Spring Shot, lower that. Archaludon's special attack. I have to imagine that Archaludon may go down soon.
Its survivability is dwindling. It's not... It doesn't love its position. I do think that with both of our trainers having their weather setters in the back, this is kind of a strange mind game also. Like there's yeah, like this is a
thinking about it more, yeah, it's extremely difficult to tell.
Yeah. I feel like Archaludon, I already instantly forgot. Did it protect last turn? Because it didn't. And I think it should. Okay, yeah. The Encore is oppressive. I'm always hoping to see Encore. Flash canning into gold, that does not that. Yeah, it does some. I mean, it does some damage, but it's not really what you wanted.
No,
it's not really what you wanted. That spell tag again. Oh my goodness, just does so much damage. But yeah, Daniel's Pokemon at this point are definitely taking a beating. He is in...
Archaludon's starting to recover with
Yeah,
leftovers,
yeah,
though.
the
and
lefties, yeah, I
it's
mean,
now in rain, so we'll see. I mean, it certainly doesn't want to see another Shadow Ball.
The main
but
problem here is that the Archaludon is encored into Flash Cannon, and
Yes.
I mean, like, that will obviously KO Whims immediately, but
okay, Whimsicott, but it's not doing
not-
much against
it's not good
Gholdengo,
for- yeah,
and
especially if Charizard
this
comes
I
back
assume
in,
is the
yes,
Charizard,
yeah.
yes. 'Cause it's not going to do much against
No,
Charizard either.
not at
And
all.
that's exactly why it was locked into Flash Cannon, because then you can bring in the Charizard and not have to worry about it.
Yep. Do you think that Hypnosis miss was
That was big.
pretty punishing? Yeah. Arch might go down here.
I don't think so.
Almost
yeah,
close,
it's
yeah.
definitely close. Oh, the special defense drop.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a bummer because even if it does, because at this level of health, it's going to go down to most moves anyway. But if it
Yes.
were to manage to recover enough with its lefties,
That's what I mean.
then that's still a problem. I do think that Arch goes down to any special move at this point.
I was
pretty
gonna
much
say,
guaranteed.
like even if rain gets back up, it probably
It
just goes down to a weather
I
ball.
think so,
like,
yeah. Yeah, and I do like Solar Beam and Weather Ball are both like they both feel very free like into the Politoed spot. Or not Solar Beam because of the Scovillain should be coming back in, but that's whew.
Yeah. That's yeah. I
Yeah,
was gonna say that has to be a crit. It did not do that much last time. Yeah, you get the chip that you can into the.
Yeah, the sacking
Gholdengo,
sacking
but-
the makes sense here too. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that'll take
that's
care of
gonna
the Archaludon.
Yeah, that's gonna do so much.
The bridge has fallen.
Yeah. And that does mean that Dominic now has control of the weather. He can swap his Charizard out,
Yeah.
in and out, and he also does still have all 4 Pokemon.
I was gonna say
compared to
Dominic
Daniel's
with
too.
no Pokemon fainted
is in a very good
now in a
position
very
right
good
now.
spot. Gholdengo's
Yeah.
about to get down to the Spurn.
But yeah, that's it's done its job at this point. I
It
would
has.
say. Yeah. You also can just
You can
swap
switch it out
in,
to save
yeah,
it,
if
yeah.
you want to. I mean, I feel
wanna
like,
get one more
that
turn out
would
of
be
it.
useful at this point. I feel like yeah. I feel like at this point with the Gholdengo, honestly, you just like fire off and make it rain and just do some damage. I think that's fine. Yeah, you recall Charizard. I think,
Yeah,
although like
why not?
Espathra, I think will outspeed this Gholdengo, so we'll see what happens. Yeah. Yeah,
Taking
but I
out-
think staying in with the Gholdengo, trying to go for an attack in case Daniel goes for the other slot. I think that makes sense. Missed another Hypnosis.
Ugh, unfortunate.
Yeah, that's a bummer. Yeah.
Unfortunate for
Yeah,
Daniel.
yeah,
Fortunate
I mean,
for Dominic,
yeah,
and we
yeah.
are
So we will
moving on.
We'll be going to game 3 now.
Our first game 3 that we've had on
Exciting.
stream.
Yeah.
I mean, between these two,
Yeah,
it's
I
hardly
mean,
surprising.
it's not surprising. Yeah.
Extremely skilled players.
Yeah. Yeah, we are really truly spoiled for talent in the Twin Cities area. Again, if you live in the area and you haven't come by, consider this me begging you. Just please, like, it's so much fun here. It's so good.
Not only do we have Tuesday local, I think there are locals almost every
There
day
are
of the week at
locals
this point.
literally every single day in the Twin Cities area, except for Wednesdays and Saturdays. And I believe on Wednesdays there is one in like a 90-minute drive
I was
away.
gonna say, there's one in like Mankato.
Yes,
isn't
there is.
Yeah.
That's the one on Wednesdays. This is about an hour and a half drive from the Twin Cities proper, I think. But besides, Wednesday and Saturdays, and you still have an option on Wednesdays if you live out that way instead.
Exactly.
So, yeah, we are very, very active here. I feel like I don't feel like I have other obviously VGC friends, and I don't feel like any of their scenes are quite as active. Like we have almost daily events. It's crazy.
And a rather active Discord server as well.
Yes,
might I add.
the Discord is poppin' all the time. Okay, looks like we are starting this. Okay,
Yep, here we are for game 3.
Awesome.
We're seeing Espathra and Charizard from Daniel.
That's
okay.
I like that adjustment. I think that makes sense. I do think it probably also implies that there is Venusaur in the back. Probably, unless the rain mode. I mean, it's possible that it's Archaludon, Politoed again. I feel like Scovillain almost certainly is not here this time, though.
Yeah, this Charizard is one that does not necessarily hate rain. I mean, as we've seen rain Charizard.
It's good. It's
lately.
really quite good for the mirror too, because of the weather ball, obviously. So, I'm very excited to see how this turns out. This is very cool.
Notably, a reminder that Daniel's Charizard has Roar.
That is true. That is true. Roar has like negative priority. It's the only thing that is slower than Roar is Trick Room, but it does have that, so that is an option.
Protect. Double protect. Yeah, makes sense.
Zippo.
Once again, just get your speed boost.
I don't know if that's a reference to Richie's Charmander from the anime, but if it is, deep cut. Thank you for that. And if it's not, that's fine. I'm just here living in 1999. I always love when trainers have two of the same Pokemon in the field and they're animated in sync.
Yeah.
Like they're coordinating. They're trying to do synchronized swimming and battling kind of at the same time. The Pokemon are putting on a show for us all.
I can do anything you can do. That's not true because one of these Charizards has Roar and the other one is Solar.
If you baton pass into Politoed right now, okay, well you could have, but it would have been quite funny if you had.
Archaludon, interesting.
And then that
this
that's
has
the
to be
Politoed,
right?
I would assume so, yeah. Definitely. I mean, I guess I could just, yeah.
It would be really funny if it wasn't, but
it would have been, yes.
It wouldn't have been good for Daniel anyway.
Yes.
This Weather Ball is still going to do
an appreciable amount of damage, yeah.
A quarter.
25% is not so bad. You like to see that when you're on the other side. You don't love to see that one.
We've seen this chip damage matter in Archaludon.
Certainly true. Certainly true.
Dominic has shown that he's capable of playing around it quite well. And Daniel, notably bringing the Charizard, perhaps to just get more damage throughout on the board.
Yeah, I mean, Daniel's team is just super, super heavily indexed on that Archaludon, obviously, so, like, if you do need a second damage doer, Charizard is your option here. Because, like, everything else is kind of, like, either mostly supportive or, kind of doing... I mean, like, it's not like none of them have anything going on, but it's Arch and it's Charizard, and that's who's hanging out, really.
Yes. If your opponent has shown to play around the Archaludon as well as Dominic is, then
yeah.
I very much
Bingle
understand.
Bop, 0 for 3 on hitting him. Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying that, like, even if it had, yeah, because that should have gone to Sash if it hadn't experienced that -1 special attack drop from the parting shot. Yeah. I mean, Whims is Sash gone either way. Whims is here not for a good time, not a long time. It's here for a good time.
It's here to be annoying.
Yeah, and it will succeed broadly at that.
Usually does.
Pretty much.
I can't even be that mad at it.
No, it's just a cotton fluff.
It's fun.
It's very hard to be angry at that guy, I think.
Shout out to Candy Floss, if you know, you know. Whimsicott is protecting.
Big ol' bop.
That must have been into Whimsicott, yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah.
Yep, and then Golden... Yeah, I mean, the setup is really nice there. Politoed outsped Gholdengo, which is interesting.
So
I guess I'm realizing that, like, maybe I just don't know Politoed's base speed off the top of my dome, but I believe Gholdengo is base 86. So Politoed doesn't look...
it got baton pass to speed boost.
Oh,
that's
yes,
why.
That's why. You're right. I was about to be like, that thing doesn't look like faster than Gholdengo. That doesn't make sense. It's so round. Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, protect on the Gholdengo, you don't want to get weather balled or...
The tailwind is very good here, yeah. Smart. Yes. Yeah, because ideally, Whims is going down here. Oh my god!
No.
That is... Okay, Hypnosis has been launched 6 times. 1 of them was into Gholdengo, 1 of them was into a Protect, and 4 of them missed. Just for those keeping score at home, Hypnosis has 60% accuracy, by the way.
Yeah.
So, like, that's statistically slightly anomalous. Daniel's getting a little RNG.
And meanwhile, Weather Ball into the protecting Gholdengo.
Yes. So that was a turn that did not pay off super well for him.
Once again, we're seeing Dominic play around Daniel's threats incredibly well.
Yeah. Incin, yeah.
Gholdengo's going to move before the Charizard because of Tailwind. It's a +2 Shadow Ball. That's gonna
do
hurt.
a lot of damage.
With the
yeah,
spell tag.
I was gonna say that should almost knock it
Doesn't
out.
quite
Very
take it
close.
out, yes.
Very close. Gholdengo should go down here though. Yeah.
I feel like if
that
you're
was an
Daniel,
rough trade. Yeah, like that's.
yeah. Like you take that trade if you're Daniel.
Yeah, I think so. No, for sure.
I don't love having the Charizard down to 10, but
it's not.
could be so much worse.
It's definitely not unplayable. It's totally in an okay position right now. Yeah.
That said, Tailwind up for Dominic as well as Fake Out Pressure.
Still remembering that Protect Solar Beam play from the first game. Not to do a post-match reflection in the middle of Game 3, but oh my goodness.
That's one of those I feel like you might be hearing about for a while.
Yeah, exactly.
I think this Politoed is gonna Hypnosis again. It's going to leave is what it's gonna do.
Yeah.
I had a feeling it might be something out.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
It's like if it's staying in it, surely a Hypnosis is, but Daniel doesn't want to play that game anymore.
No, pretty understandable.
Oh, Espathra taking so much damage there.
Yeah, oh my goodness.
And a parting shot, so it
Yeah, the Espathra doesn't want to be sharing that.
No,
at all.
if you're Dominic and you predicted that switch in, that was a great turn.
Yeah, that was very.
Even if you
very,
didn't
very
predict
good,
it, obviously,
yeah.
still a great turn. Notably, just one turn of Tailwind left, although
Yeah.
with Whimsicott back on the field.
That is, yeah.
Can always just bring it back up. This is
Daniel
such
just
a rough spot for
there's
Daniel.
just the amount of hit points that he's got left him like spread among his Pokemon is just like fairly dire. Excuse me at this point. It's tough. I don't know if these what are these Charizard speeds? Curious about how they differ. Yeah, and
Both modest.
Dominic does have the faster Charizard here, so I don't think this is unwinnable for Daniel, frankly. I mean, with the Moonblast, that gets more chip. Does proc Citrus, yeah.
We have Rain back online.
Tailwind figuring out. Yeah, I mean.
Daniel's in such an interesting spot. You can see him like racking his brain,
truly thinking hard,
thinking of
yeah.
a way out of this,
burning those calories with his big Pokemon brain. Yeah, what are you bringing in at this point? Arch to sack it, I think, right? Like,
I mean, it's in rain,
yeah,
but
I don't know. What's
I don't think it's to sack it.
it's yeah. This Politoed going down here would be quite bad though. So yeah, okay, it's fine.
Still
It's
around,
bulky,
still kicking.
So, yep. Okay, that's
Muddy
very.
Water's not missing.
That's good. I mean, getting
huge.
an accuracy drop here would be cheese, but not bad. Whimsicott goes down. Okay.
Couldn't baton pass from the Archaludon because of the parting shot, and there's the accuracy drop.
Yeah, I spoke it into
And
existence.
Archaludon's at 94. I mean,
Yeah, I didn't realize the Arch was still.
Oh,
Okay.
Dominic forfeits. Okay.
Yeah. That's fair enough. Yeah, no, that was.
I didn't realize the Archaludon had that much health.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
I missed a little bit of that. Yeah, that